Hello, my friend Ruben. ¿Cómo te llamas, muchacho, mi amigo? So here we are. As you see, I have SIAC open, and you can kind of see what the log is and devices. I hope those are the appropriate numbers. I hope all these make sense, and it's recognized these items. Two FMCs, two efises, and an MCP, and the expansion, which I have plugged in right now. So I will double click on, let's double click on where am I? Can't find my mouse, for goodness sakes, here it is. On the MCP. Okay, so we clicked on the MCP. These are the lights I have. And just when I initially bring it up, here's what we have. So we have nothing lit up in the windows, right, under headings or altitude. So that's fine. But then when we double click all on, I'll double click the all on button over here. There it is. So these come on, these green lights. And all these come on, all the lights. That's appropriate, right? That's perfect. So let me turn all off. Again, click on all off, and they go off. And then if you watch these, I will zoom in on them. So when I'm over here touching buttons, we can see. So I'll start like just moving buttons over here. And if you can see, on the left side it works. I'll touch the flight director button. Right, let me zoom in a little more if I can. There. Here's the flight director button on the captain side. See, number 16 is turning on and off. And here's the auto throttle arm, off. 33 is working, on and off, right? I'm pressing level changes button, 29, heading select, 28. See, everything's working. Sorry. All these buttons are working. So I keep pressing different ones here. Disengage. So everything's good as far as the MCP and SIAC. So let me go to the efis. Exit that one. Let's go to first efis up top. Okay. Same thing. I will touch the buttons. Let's see, is it this one? No. So we're over here on the captain side. Okay? So we're on the captain side. And I'll start touching buttons over here. Let's see over here. See? It's changing. I'll zoom in again. There you go. Here is the push buttons for the station, waypoint, center. See? Number 27, number 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 is working. Then pressing these, the barometer. Here's the distance for zooming in and out on the map, all working. And here's a selector for VOR, plan, etc., approach, all working. VR1, 2 button working. Everything's working on the captain side, right? I'm over on the captain side. There's the first officer side. Again, pushing buttons. I'll zoom in again so you can see better. See? Working fine. Over on the captain side. No problem. Okay? So it works in SIAC. So let me close and show you the other efis, which is the first officer side, which is right here on the first officer side. Let me zoom in and pressing buttons, the station, yep, waypoint, yep, center, you can see, data, position, everything's working, flight plan, approach, everything's working, distance for the miles, everything's good, VOR1, VOR2. So everything's good there in SIAC for both efises and the Let me click the okay, here we are with the expansion card. Everything's lit there, and when you initially turn it on, and then when I click on all on here, boom, they all light. So everything looks like that's okay. I'm not sure what that controls, but we'll find that out. That's not my issue. So, SEOC is working. Everything's working as far as the efis, the MCP, on both efis is on both sides in SEOC. I'll be right back when I load X-Plane and show you. Okay, Ruben, I've loaded ZHSI, as you can see. We're waiting for X-Plane to load. And that's that. We'll get there in a second. Get rid of this. Where am I? Plugins. Administrator.
American Airlines 2.
Okay. Sorry about the delay. Click OK on that. Plugins. Administrator. Take that off. Okay. So, as you see, since we're loading, everything's in the windows. Everything looks good. FMCs are working, right? No problem. Let me hit the brakes on this guy. All right. So everything is working as far as the screens, but let me show you the screens. So you can get a good picture. Let me zoom out a little bit. All right. So you can see the first officer looks like it's on flight plan, and this is on looks like map, right? It's on the map, and you can see, and then on the first officer side, it's on flight plan, and that's what's showing in the screen there, and that's what's showing on here, right? No problem. And then when I go to the first officer efis, I'll change it from flight plan to map. Perfect. We're on the map there, and in the computer, right? No problem. Perfect. And I go over to VOR, changes. Approach, it's changing, but since we don't have a flight plan in here, you can see inside it's changing in the computer. Back to flight plan, back to map. Everything's good with the efis, right? And it's connected to the screens and the computer. Now when I go over to the captain's side, I'll change it from, see, I'm clicking them over the plan, nothing here, nothing changes in the screen there. See the captain's side, nothing. I'm on plan right now, as you can see. And by the way, these come off, these come popped off. I mean, I don't know what the deal with these are. They don't stay in, these arrows. That's how they come from you guys. I don't know what the problem with that is. But anyway, I'm turned all the way over. I won't go no more, so I'm on plan. Now I'm on map. No change. Plan, map. Nothing. But you saw it was working in SEOC. See, it won't change on the captain side. But again, on the first officer side, over the flight plan, perfect. It's on flight plan. On flight plan in the computer. Back to map, it's back to map. So here's my problem. First officer side, perfect. Captain side does not work at all on any plane. The MCP is working perfect on Zebo mod. Working perfect. No problem. Got no problems here. Turn the master off here. As you can see, we'll turn this one off. Perfect. Everything's working on the MCP. So that's my problem. Hopefully I explained it well enough to summarize. EFIS on both sides works perfect in SEOC. MCP works perfect in SEOC. On the 737 Zebo, only the first officer side works. Changes this. The captain side doesn't do anything. MCP works. On the 737 default laminar, none of this works. EFIS, MCP, on either side EFIS doesn't work. None of it. So that's my problem. Thank you. Help any way you can, my friend. Sorry the video was so long.